I'm out here at the gym trying to get that winter body. You know what it is. Right now we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up here. I like to take this and do the single-handed bicep curls with this bar. You know, we start off a little bit light and then we go in a little bit heavy. You know, it isn't easy looking like The Rock, but you know, what I like to do is lift up this whole rack here and do some squats. And then after that, I move on to this, and I actually lift this up 4 times, the whole machine, not just that, the whole actual machine. I lift that up. It's good for the shoulders. Out here, we crossed the border. Let's take a look at that beautiful water there. Oh yeah, luscious blue waters.
From a whole nother planet, ice on my neck dancing, ice on my neck prancing, got these little hoe glancing, ice on me outstanding, baby girl so demanding, say she is my standard, boy I'm so fancy, fucking these hoes outlandish, I need a hoe like Granny, I'm eating them cookies like candy, I'm eating them cookies like candy, sweat them too come in handy, handed you like Mandy, these niggas strip your scampi, I'm getting choked by chokers, cough drop me my throat hurt, ice on the bitch then yo.
What's going on, guys? It's time before. Oh, no, it's not. It is Barack Obama with another video. Almost caught me slipping out there, didn't ya? Shout out to Vibes for this video. And shout out to all the pairs. Just give me a second. I want to talk about anxiety. Mainly for me, it's like sweet potato fries or regular fries or garlic fries. If you put garlic fries on a menu, you're just like, what else could you ask for? You're the greatest restaurant ever made. Today marks the beginning of Ramadan. That being the case, I bought myself like 6 different types of chips, and I've been eating all kinds of chips on this car ride, because I'm like, man, I might as well just fill up and enjoy all of these chips. Sorry, where are my manners? How are you doing, my children? How you guys been? How are your children? The ones that you know of and the ones that you don't know of. There's no cure to anxiety. There, I said it. Tune in next time. But what I would like to say is that there might not be a cure, but there's definitely ways to cope with it. Now, how do you cope with anxiety? Some of the ways that you do that is, first of all, it depends on what you're anxious about. Are you anxious about the future? Everyone is. But being anxious about it, it's not a good look. It's not healthy. Why be anxious about something you don't know the exact outcome of? You don't know exactly how your plan's going to go. You don't know exactly how it's all going to play out. You can set yourself a goal, but be ready for the obstacles ahead of you, no matter what it is. Know the pros and cons. Know what the worst case scenarios are. Always know the worst case scenarios. If you have a plan and say it doesn't go through, what would you do next? So that's how you should go about your future anxiety. Is that there's no need to worry, because when that day in your life comes, which you've been anticipating, only then will you know how to play it out and how you will react and how you would actually implement your plan. That's just my gingivitis again. Or it could be all that dust inside of my tubulars because of the recent dust storm. Apparently 12 people died. Now I'm thinking, how do you die in a dust storm? Did you go out and swallow all that dust till your lungs got filled up with sand particles? Or did the speed of the dust come and just like Infinity War's Avengers evaporate your body into multiple cubes? Probably like the multiple cubes. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it is. That's how you probably died. It's not funny. Don't laugh. Death is serious. If you're worried about death, here's some words of advice. No matter what you do in life, no matter how far you go, no matter how much money and how good of a person you are, you're gonna die. You will die, my friend. So the earlier you accept it, the quicker it is for you to be happy again. Here to the camel farm, and this is my first time here, and as much as it looks like, not only does the weather look unreal, this looks like something out of God of War or some kind of movie, but take this in, it's just camels. A bunch of camels. What's the plural of camel? Chameleons? Bunch of chameleons out here? What happens when you feed camels and now they think you have an abundance of food for them. Let's see if they go the other way if I walk this way. Oh. Alright, we're going this way now. I guess they're not as dumb as we thought. But if you feel like you can't find a solution to it, there are some physical things you can do for anxiety that work for me. Meditation, taking deep breaths, spending some time with loved ones. The worst thing you can do if you're feeling anxious, if you have any kind of anxiety, find your best outlet, find a friend, find a family member, find somebody that you can trust and let it out. Take it out of you. Let somebody hear you, because advice from somebody else really can help. Seeing your problem from a third person perspective really can shed light onto how to fix your problems. So by you bottling things up will just make you more anxious, because your mind is only capable of so much. Talking to somebody else, even if they're younger, older, heavier than you physically, thinner than you, they all have their own values. They can all bring you valuable information. In terms of anxiety in specific, if you can't solve it, try the breathing exercises, try the meditation, get your mind off of it. Anxiety really only affects you when you're sitting idle, when you're twiddling your thumbs. It's the only time it affects you. Everyone goes through it. You're never going to be safe from anxiety, and you should know that. But you should know that when you get feelings of that, when it's overwhelming, you got to tackle it. Deep breaths, focus on other things, go and pick up a hobby, get in touch with your loved ones, stay closer to your friends, find good company. If it's the future, realize that the future is not in your hands. If it's the past, realize that that's also out of your hands. It slipped through them. It's went through the gaps of your fingers, your phalanges. You're not getting that back. The best thing you can do about the past is to learn from it. That's what it is. Cope with it. Live on. Dream on. Stay in drugs. Don't do school.
I'm a big dog, you a duck. Fucking like a dog, get stuck. Every car I ride in need a green